Hi, and today I have a very special recipe for you. It is my granola recipe. If you try this recipe, trust me, you're gonna love it. Anybody who's ever tried it likes it. And why do I recommend you make your own granola at home? When you make your granola at home, you know exactly what you put in it. You don't end up putting artificial ingredients in it. You're using real whole ingredients. Plus also, it's not going to be very high in sugar or fat. And you can adjust the ingredients for your own taste preferences and also your wellness goals. And that's what I would like to share with you today. So let's get started. And I'm going to just tilt the camera down so you can see what I'm going to be showing you. So the first thing we do is we are going to combine all the wet ingredients, I call them. So what are these ingredients? I've got here some nut butter. You could use cashew nut butter, you could use almond butter, peanut butter. It helps if it's a soft, smooth butter because it mixes more easily. And then I've got here half a cup of melted coconut oil, and that goes in next. And then I have got 3/4 cup of maple syrup. So that goes in last. And all I do now is just mix it up. Now, if, for instance, your nut butter was very thick, what you could do is add in a little bit of water, even hot water if you needed to, and just give it a mix. The recipe today is a vegan recipe, so I'm using maple syrup. But if you wanted to use honey, please go ahead and use honey. That's fine to be using it as well. It doesn't take long to make, as you'll see, and you can make it in bigger batches. When I make it, I often make a double batch or even sometimes a triple batch. It's something that not just my own family likes, but my siblings like it, my friends like it. So if I make it, I give it as a gift. So it's a gift of food rather than of healthy food, shall I say, rather than giving a gift of, a box of chocolates or a box of mithai as well. So, just think about maybe giving something healthy to your family, to your friends. And granola is very much appreciated because they'll know that you made it with lots of love and, you put in a lot of thought behind it as well. So now that this is mixed, you can see that there are no lumps. It's quite smooth. And if you needed to, if it is thick, what you can do is just add a tiny bit of water to it. So just giving this one last mix, and that's done. So we put the wet ingredients on the side. And then I have my baking tray. And in the baking tray, I am going to now put 5 cups of rolled oats. So that's about 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So about 5. And then I have got here 2 cups of chopped nuts. Any nuts that you have at home. I'm using almonds and cashew nuts. You could use walnuts, pecan nuts, hazelnuts, any mixed nuts that you like at home. And then I have got here 2 cups of seeds. And I'm using 1 cup of sunflower seeds, 1 cup of pumpkin seeds. Again, with the seeds, you could use any seeds that are your favorite seeds. And we'll add in 3/4 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. Has a lovely flavor. Good for your immunity as well to have cinnamon. And then I've got here 1 cup of shredded coconut or desiccated coconut. Best if you can get the one that doesn't have added sugar. But if it has got added sugar, just use less maple syrup or less dried fruit as well. And then I've got here 3/4 cup of dried cranberries. And they've just been chopped up quite fine. So what we do next is we just use our fingers and we kind of mix it in. Really mix it in well. This is an important step because if you're not going to mix it in well, you'll find some parts have got more dried fruit in them or some have got just more nuts in them. So just mix all the dried ingredients really well. And it looks so lovely. Look at all the colors here. You've got the green from the pumpkin seeds, The nuts give a beautiful color, and then the cranberries, I love the color of the cranberries, it's a nice deep red. So we just spread it now out, and then the next step is simply just to add in the wet ingredients. And just spooning this all over. And this gets a bit messy, but it's fine. I like a bit of messy hands. Get a bit sticky, but you have to use your fingers to do this. So you're ensuring that the granola, all of it is coated with the wet ingredients. And that's what will give it a nice sort of crunchy texture once it's been baked. So we just keep mixing it. Again, just make sure get it from the bottom up. So all of it gets coated really, really well. Now, you could, if you wanted, you could add some other seeds to it if you wanted as well, like flax seeds or chia seeds. You can go ahead and do that as well. So this is, let's just make sure this all mixed. Yes, it's all looking fairly mixed. Then I want you to just spread it out, just having like an even layer in the oven, in the baking tray, because now it's going to go into the preheated oven and we're going to be baking it at 160 degrees. Let me just wash my hands. Perfect, thank you. So what we're going to do now is we are going to be baking this in the oven. So just putting it in a preheated oven at about 160 degrees for about 20-25 minutes. Every oven is different, so just check on it as it's baking. I also do suggest just sort of mixing it halfway through so it gets evenly baked and comes out looking really, really nice, and sort of it's got this beautiful goldenish color to it. It's nice, it's crunchy. Once it's baked, just put it in an airtight container, put it in a cool part of your kitchen, and then enjoy it for breakfast. How can you eat your granola? You don't just have to have it with milk. What other ways you could have it is as for breakfast, you could make yogurt parfait where you're taking some granola, and you could put some granola, and then you could put some yogurt, and you could put some berries or any other fruit that you like at the top. Another suggestion with the granola is when you are making a smoothie bowl. Smoothie bowl is just basically a very thick smoothie. When you're making a smoothie bowl, just take a few spoons of the granola and sprinkle that on top, plus put some, fruit on it as well. So that's another way you could have the granola. Try this recipe. I'm sure you will enjoy it. It's quick to make, it's very easy, it's healthy, and it's a lot cheaper even than buying your granola as well. I'm all for quick, practical, simple things that you can do in your own home. I'll be sharing a lot more here on iGlobal. Do come and watch. I've also shared since the last few months lots of recipes, health tips. If you haven't, do watch those as well. Take care. Have an amazing day.